You don't need a closet full of designer labels to look expensive. In fact, some of the most stylish women I know don't wear a single logo, yet they always look polished, elegant, effortless. And today I want to show you how to do the same, especially if you're over 50 and want to look elevated, even in your most casual outfits. These are 10 casual pieces that instantly make you look like you spent a fortune, even if you didn't. And the best part, you probably already have a few of them in your wardrobe. Let's dive, because these are true game changers. 1. Cropped boxy cardigans with structure. Now I know what you're thinking. Cardigans? Really? But hear me out, not all cardigans are created equal. The long, slouchy ones that hang past your knees can sometimes overwhelm your shape, especially if you're petite or curvy. What makes all the difference is the cut. I'm talking about cropped boxy cardigans that stop at or just above the hip. Ones with a little bit of structure that keep their shape when you wear them, rather than drooping or sagging. This silhouette does wonders for a woman over 50. It defines your waist, balances your proportions, and it gives that subtle modern nod to French girl elegance. I have a black ribbed cardigan with gold buttons that I wear over everything, from white tees and tailored trousers to flowy midi skirts. It instantly pulls the whole outfit together. One detail I look for is subtle texture, ribbing or cable knits that look luxurious without being heavy. I also love a cardigan with a slight shoulder pad or sleeve detail. It sharpens the look without making it too formal. And let's talk colour. Neutrals always work, camel, ivory, grey, black, but muted jewel tones like forest green or deep burgundy can look stunning too. The key here is clean lines, nothing overly fuzzy or slouchy. That's what separates expensive looking from just cozy. Pair it with a dainty gold necklace and a structured handbag, and you've got that old money polish for under $50. 2. Tailored denim with a subtle stretch. Denim can go very wrong very quickly. Distressed, ripped jeans might have their moment in your 20s, but after 50, we're going for something cleaner, more sophisticated. But that doesn't mean boing away. What I look for is tailored denim, a pair of jeans that looks custom fitted to your body without feeling stiff. And I'll be honest, it took me years to find the right cut. Most jeans either squished me in the wrong places or gaped at the waist. But once I found the formula, everything changed. Here's what I recommend. Look for a high-rise or mid-rise jean with a hint of stretch, just enough to hug your shape, but not so much that they lose structure. Around 1-2% elastane is ideal. The most elegant cut, a slim straight leg, not skinny, not wide, just a classic straight silhouette that elongates the leg and works with loafers, ankle boots, or even pointed flats. One underrated detail, the wash. Go for a clean, dark rinse with minimal whiskering, or a soft mid-wash with no fading around the thighs. This gives you versatility. You can dress them up or down without screaming jeans. I own a pair from Mango that cost under $60 and look like designer denim. The pocket placement is flattering, the fabric is thick enough to smooth, and they don't lose their shape after 2 wears. Avoid overly cropped styles that chop your leg line, or low-rise jeans that sit at the widest part of the tummy. Trust me, just raising the waistband an inch can make your whole outfit look more expensive. And don't be afraid to tailor. Spending $15 on a hem can make a $40 jean look like a $200 one. 3. Crisp, oversized button-up shirts. This one is a personal favourite of mine, and it's also one of the most overlooked. A crisp, oversized button-up shirt, especially in white, ivory or pale blue, can elevate even the simplest pair of jeans or trousers. But it has to be the right kind of oversized. We're not talking about drowning in fabric or borrowing from your husband's closet. We're talking about intentional volume. Think slightly dropped shoulders, a longer hem in the back, a cuff that you can roll up just so, and fabric that holds a shape, cotton poplin or even a cotton linen blend. What makes it look expensive is the contrast. You're mixing a soft, casual outfit with a piece that's sharp and clean. I usually half tuck mine into the front of the tailored pants and let the back drape freely. Add some gold hoops and a leather tote, and suddenly you look like you walked out of a European fashion editorial. One little trick I use, I lightly steam the shirt up before I wear it, just enough to crisp the collar and smooth the lines. It makes a massive difference. You can find amazing versions of this kind of shirt at Uniqlo, H&M's premium collection, or even COS if you want a slightly higher end option. And yes, the link to a few great options is down below in the description if you want to take a peek. Pro tip, try wearing it unbuttoned over a tank top like a lightweight jacket. It's such a chic, layered look for spring and early fall. Also, don't feel like you have to stick to solid white. Subtle stripes, soft blush, or even pin dot patterns can be incredibly elegant as long as the shirt is crisp and well constructed. 4. Monochromatic knit sets. There's something about a knit set, especially in one colour, that just screams quiet luxury. And no, I don't mean the loud matching jogger sets you see everywhere. I'm talking about elegant, minimalist knit separates in elevated fabrics and tonal colours. A monochromatic knit set is one of my favourite casual outfit formulas because it's incredibly comfortable but still looks intentional. I often go for a sleeveless or short sleeve knit top paired with matching knit trousers or a midi skirt, both in the same colour family. Think cream on cream, taupe with taupe, or even navy from head to toe. The reason this works so well for women over 50 is because it's low effort, high impact. You're not fussing with layering or bold prints. You're letting texture and silhouette do all the talking. And that's the key to looking expensive without trying too hard. If you're on a budget, brands like H&M Premium, Mango and Quince have great knitwear pieces that pair beautifully together. You don't always have to buy them as a set. Just look for pieces in the same fabric tone and weight, and they'll naturally feel cohesive. I like to elevate the look even further with elegant accessories. A structured tote, a pair of gold hoop earrings, and maybe a tonal belt if I want to cinch the waist. Even a pointed flat can instantly sharpen the outfit. This is such an underrated way to dress. You'll feel like you're in loungewear, but you'll look like you stepped out of a $500 a night boutique hotel. I always get compliments when I wear this type of outfit, especially when I go for softer earth tones, because they look rich but never flashy. 5. Woven or textured neutral bags. This is one I rarely hear talked about, but it can completely transform your casual outfits. Most people think looking expensive means carrying a structured black leather bag, but one of the most quietly elegant upgrades I've made to my wardrobe is choosing neutral toned bags with texture. Think soft woven fabrics, subtle croc embossed leather, a pebbled finish, or even a creamy raffia bag with minimalist lines. Why does this matter? Because texture adds depth. It gives your outfit layers without the need for loud prints or excessive styling. And when you're wearing something as simple as jeans and a white tee, the right neutral bag with a tactile element can make the entire look feel curated. I personally love a wheat-toned woven tote with structured handles. It works beautifully in spring and summer, especially with cream trousers and light linen pieces. I also have a croco textured crossbody in a shade of dusty rose that adds the perfect amount of interest when I'm in monochrome looks. And here's a bonus tip. Don't underestimate the power of hardware. Gold-toned clasps, minimalist buckles, or even a tortoiseshell handle can elevate your bag without making it loud. I've linked a few of my current favourites in the description below. Most are under $100, but look double that. And remember, you don't need logos to make a statement. Elegance speaks for itself. 6. Collared knit polos. Now this one is a little unexpected, but trust me, it works like magic, and it's one of the most age-appropriate, flattering upgrades you can make. Forget basic tees or oversized tunics. The item I reach for when I want to feel polished, casual, and timeless is a collared knit polo. This piece hits that perfect balance between laid back and refined. The collar gives structure to your neckline, the soft knit hugs your body without clinging, and the button-up detail lets you control how open or modest you want it to feel. I have a light beige version in a soft ribbed fabric that I love pairing with white jeans or linen trousers. You can wear it tucked in for a defined waist or leave it loose for an easy drape. I also love layering a thin gold chain under the collar. It adds just the right amount of femininity. The reason this works especially well for women over 50 is because it frames the face beautifully, highlights the collarbone, and provides enough coverage while still feeling modern. It also gives you that slightly preppy European flair without going too classic or dated. If you're curvier, go for a version with a little stretch and a slightly longer hem. If you're petite, a cropped or waist-length option works wonders. You'll find these in stores like COS and Other Stories and Massimo Dutti, but even Mango and Zara have affordable versions that look high-end. And yes, the links are in the description below. One last tip: choose solid colours or subtle stripes. Anything too bold can quickly take it from chic to trendy. Stick with earthy neutrals, soft pastels or deep navies to keep it timeless. 7. Ribbed knits in neutral tones. There's a quiet sophistication in a finely ribbed knit, especially when done in elegant neutral shades. While bold prints and flashy colours can be fun, they often come off as trying too hard. The real luxury lies in simplicity, and ribbed knits deliver just that. For women over 50, these pieces combine comfort and elevated style in one breathable, flattering package. A ribbed knit top with a gentle drape hugs your curves without clinging, offering a silhouette that flatters the figure without revealing too much. This is elegance with ease, and when you're dressing casually, that's a balance worth mastering. Not all ribbed knits are created equal. Some are stiff, heavy, and overly warm, making them feel bulky and dated. What you want is a fine gauge rib that skims the body and moves with you. Materials like cotton modal blends, silk blends, or lightweight viscose knits tend to offer the best results. They stretch without sagging and maintain their shape after multiple wears. Colour is crucial here. Think soft beige, warm taupe, dove grey, ivory, and even a rich chocolate brown. These tones feel expensive, timeless, and sophisticated, and they pair effortlessly with everything from cream trousers to mid-wash jeans. One of my favourite go-to looks is an ivory ribbed knit tee tucked into high-waisted beige trousers finished with tan leather loafers. It's so simple, yet people always ask where I bought it. That's the magic of a well-chosen knit. Another thing I love about ribbed knits, their versatility. A sleeveless ribbed mock neck works just as beautifully under a long line blazer for cooler weather as it does on its own with tailored shorts in the summer. You can layer it up, dress it down, or tuck it into anything and look refined. And don't forget ribbed knit dresses. A midi-length ribbed dress in a neutral tone with a belted waist can take you from brunch to dinner. Look for details like side slits or polo collars that add structure and interest. Pair with sleek flats and a clean toge, and you've got an outfit that looks 3 times more expensive than it actually is. 8. Pointed toe flats and slingbacks. There's a reason the chicest European women rely on pointed toe flats. They're graceful, polished, and comfortable enough for everyday wear, the ultimate trifecta. If you want your casual outfits to look elegant and expensive, this one update can change everything. Unlike rounded or overly chunky shoes, pointed toe flats instantly elongate the legs and add a dose of refinement. And while many women over 50 worry that pointed toes might be uncomfortable, today's designs are more wearable than ever. The key is to look for soft, high-quality materials like leather or suede, and to avoid stiff synthetics. Many brands now include memory foam insoles and arch support, which make them suitable for all-day wear. Slingbacks are another elevated option. The open back adds visual interest without being fussy, and the strap detail brings a touch of sophistication. A kitten heel slingback in nude or black can work with anything. This silhouette has vintage charm but still feels current, especially when styled with minimal accessories and clean lines. For textures, consider subtle embossing, woven leather, or a hint of metallic threading for variety. You don't want glitter or rhinestones, those can easily cheapen the look. Instead, think understated elegance. I recently found a pair of cream leather pointed flats with a matte gold buckle. They look straight out of a French boutique but cost under $100. Pieces like this are the secret sauce of a polished wardrobe. If you only invest in one pair of shoes this season, let it be a neutral pointed flat. They're endlessly versatile and transform casual outfits into sophisticated ensembles instantly. And unlike sneakers, they don't make your outfit look like you're heading to the gym. 9. Clean, structured tote bags. Handbags are often the very first thing people notice, and they speak volumes about your style. That's why a clean, structured tote bag in a classic shape is an absolute must-have if you want to look put together and polished, even in casual wear. When you choose the right bag, it elevates everything else you're wearing. Structured bags suggest intentionality. They don't slump or sag, and that formality lends an air of elegance. When paired with a simple outfit like jeans and a tee, a good tote immediately adds visual structure. The outfit transforms from running errands to understated chic. Size matters here. Avoid oversized, shapeless totes that can look messy or overstuffed. Instead, go for a medium-sized bag with a flat base, clean seams, and minimal hardware. Smooth leather or high-quality faux leather always looks richer than canvas or nylon, and colours like caramel, black, taupe or soft grey are timeless. The tote should be functional, yes, but also intentional. A zip closure, a subtle logo, and internal compartments keep things organised while maintaining an upscale feel. Some of the best totes I've seen recently feature subtle stitching, gold tone accents, and reinforced handles, all details that suggest high-end design without the designer price tag. Pair your structured tote with a monochrome outfit for maximum impact. A tan tote against an all-cream ensemble is effortless luxury. Or go tonal with a deep chocolate tote paired with camel trousers and a beige knit. It's these small, thoughtful touches that make your outfit feel expensive, even when it isn't. 10. Monochrome casual sets. This is one of the most overlooked elegance tricks in the book. Matching casual sets in neutral tones. Monochrome sets, whether they're knit loungewear, linen separates, or lightweight cotton cords, have a way of looking incredibly polished while feeling like pajamas. It's style magic, really. When you wear a coordinated set, it signals effort and intention, but because the colours and textures match, it also streamlines your silhouette and makes your whole look feel cohesive and calm. For women over 50, this is especially flattering because it creates clean lines and avoids visual clutter. You appear taller, slimmer, and more elegant, all without sacrificing comfort. A beige or oatmeal ribbed set with a relaxed top and tapered pants can be worn at home, to brunch, or even for travel. Add a belt and statement earrings and it becomes an outfit. Swap in sandals or loafers, grab your structured tote, and suddenly your cozy set is street ready. Monochrome doesn't have to mean boring either. You can play with texture, a soft knit with a ribbed waistband, linen with a crinkled finish, or jersey with a satin drawstring. It's these subtle contrasts that add visual interest while still keeping the colour palette unified. Don't be afraid to build a small collection of these sets. I personally rotate between a stone grey knit set, an ivory cotton set, and a sand-toned linen blend. They're mix and matchable and effortlessly stylish. And for women over 50 who value ease, comfort and class, there's truly nothing better than a casual outfit that looks refined with almost zero effort. The bottom line, monochrome sets let you look expensive, intentional and elegant, even when you're dressing for the most casual of days. If you're thinking, these pieces are a bit of an investment, I completely get it. But when you choose timeless, well-made items that elevate your look, They truly pay off. You'll wear them again and again, and they'll instantly make your everyday outfits feel more polished. I've linked all the pieces I mentioned in the description below. They're easy to find, and if anything's sold out, you'll be able to swap in something similar. Start with 1 or 2 items you love. You don't need to overhaul your wardrobe all at once. And if you haven't already, take a look at my website for more style tips just for women over 50. Plus, if you love handbags, my handbag channel is filled with timeless picks and elegant pairings you'll adore.